How do everyone? So we did it. We broke 100 subscribers. Thank you everyone who has subscribed. I don't do it for obviously money because I don't think this channel will ever be anything big or anything. I just do it when I have some spare time. Obviously I don't monetize the videos because it's pointless because I don't get enough views. Even though, funny story, my last, which video was it? Oh, the free SNES games I did, the free Holy Grails, you could say, actually got copyright strike on that because I used the theme song from Final Fantasy VI, which I assume when I was clicking on it would have been Square Enix who put the copyright down, but it was actually Warner Brothers. I don't know whether they own the rights to the distribution of the CD soundtracks over here. I don't know, but yeah, so that's probably been monetized, that video. I don't really understand it because it's never going to get any views on it, but yeah, if they want to do that and get like a penny in ad revenue, they can go and do that. I don't care. So anyway, yes, thank you everyone who subscribed. And yeah, so this is just going to be a pickups video, your bog standard wish wash pickups video. We've got Facebook, CX, charity shop. Oh, Spock as well. Spock. Don't really get many pickups of Spock, but we've got one. Right, so what should I start with? I'll get these Facebook ones out of the way because there's only a couple. So we are 18 games away from a full Dreamcast set, and I can't remember the guy's name. I think it's Cliffy. We'll just call him Cliffy because I can't remember his name. Saw these 3 games. Nothing special. There's sort of a mid-range rare one here. It sort of eluded me for a while, so we'll start with that one. It sort of hovers around the 30 mark. Goes up, goes down. I think CX sell it for actually less. I think when Dreamcast first started on CX, this was like £10, I think. I've seen it on CX twice. It's always been out of stock, but you can obviously see it's been recently bought because they still show it on there until they've dispatched it and then it disappears. But anyway, after all that, it's what is it? GK Giant Killers, and it is a football game, but it's actually a football manager game, so you don't really get many of them. I wish I had paid £4 for it on there, but I didn't. Condition, yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Disc's good. Can't complain, and I can't even remember what I paid for that. It was actually a while ago. 30. I think it was £30 and then £2.50 postage. Yeah. And I thought, you know what? If it's £2.50 postage, I might buy a few. This one was £10. A bit of a tricky one to get. There's 2 variants of it. You got your standard version and then the online version, which I believe was released sort of at the end of the Dreamcast life. I'm looking for the 2000. So is it sort of mid? Yeah. So it wasn't the end of the Dreamcast. Oh, I suppose it was actually. How long did the Dreamcast live for? A couple of years? Something like that. Anyway, it's a racing game, and it's Speed Devils Online. Online racing. Again, it's all nice condition. Can't complain. I believe he had £11 on that. I said you do it for 10 because just round it off. Yeah, that was 30. This was 10. And this was, I think this was 5, this one. Again, you don't see this very often. It's nothing special. It's a sports game. I don't think this is on CX. I think that's why I bought it. They're on CX, but they're never on CX. So, well, they just never come up, basically. This one is not listed on CX. So, it's one of those you think, well, I'll get it off here. I think they were selling on eBay for about this price, but they don't come up very often. So, like I say, not worth much, but I think it was £5, and European Super League. Again, lovely condition, can't really complain. The world's biggest manual. My God, does it weigh the case down. I guess it's got 1,000 different languages in there. Yes, so that was £5, that one. So I think it was about £37.50 for them. So not bad. Like I say, Giant Killers is a bit of a pain to get. I wouldn't say it's particularly rare, just awkward to find. So yeah, very happy with that. Thank you, Cliffy, whatever. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. I should have looked it up before I started this video. Anyway, that is that. What should I do now? Spock. We'll do a bit of Spock. So I was at work, you know, sort of on my break. I always go on Spock and I always type in Nintendo, then I'll do a Sega, and then I'll do a PS1, just roughly see what's floating around. And this just came up. Someone else had put an offer in on it, so I was just like, I wasn't really expecting to get it. It was £20. I said, yeah, I'm happy to have this for 20 quid. I can pick it up in the next hour. And she accepted, so I was like, awesome. And it is a Master System 2. So, box standard Master System 2. It comes with Alex the Kid. Pad. 2 pads actually. One down there. And then the games. Now there's a couple in there I need. And I'll probably keep them. They're not the best condition. One's alright, I suppose. But I was kind of hoping they'd be in good condition. But I can source better ones later down the line. So the games, we've got your bog standard Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the only one, which is car only. Comes with this manual though, which is seeing better days. Yeah, it's falling apart. Transbots. This is one I actually need. Not an expensive game at all. It's complete. Manual's a little dog-eared, but I can live with that. Like I say, it's not an expensive game at all. So, Transbots. Sonic 2. Again, good condition. Bit of again, dog-earing on the manual. Smash TV. This one's actually very nice condition. Apart from, there's been a sticker on the barcode, and that's actually on the inlay, so I've not attempted to get that off, someone else has. So if it wasn't for that, it'd be pretty minty, but I've already got that one. So, and then the main one I was actually hoping, I had my fingers crossed, driving there thinking, please be in good condition. And it's Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. And when I got it, I was like, oh, that's really nice condition. It's not gone yellow like they do. Then I opened it, and I was like, yeah, that manual. Oh, it's a daisy. Cartridge is good though. Label's good, apart from that sticker. I've got to get that off. Like the manual, I mean, it probably doesn't come up on the camera very well, but the front cover's literally off. So, just one of those. I'll upgrade it at some point, or source a manual at some point. And that's that. So, actually these with it as well. Nothing special. Just 2 posters. I believe these actually came with the games, actually, now I think about it. They're just the Sega catalogues. Always cool to look at, though. Yeah, always cool to look at. And then there's actually the instruction book for the Master System. It's been written on all of that. It's pretty dog-eared, to be fair, so cool to have, but yeah. So for 20 quid I thought, no, that's pretty good actually. I think Wonder Boys are good. It's like 12 to 15 quid all day long. Probably in this condition. Maybe mint would be about 20, 25 maybe. Maybe not. Right, what else? What shall I do next? Charity shop. What is in that bag? Oh yeah, that was from the car boot. So I did actually get quite a couple of other bits from the charity shop. I've traded them into CX because they were just sitting there, and I thought, I'm going to CX, I'll take them with me. So, right, first off, I got these in the first charity shop I went in, and I actually spoke to the chap. He knows me. He knows about games. He told me to come in on Wednesdays. That's when his son normally stocks the shelves with the new games. Normally when you go in, there's some new stuff. The last 2 weeks there's been nothing. I mean, there was a couple of PS2 games, but that's just how it goes, I suppose. So the first game I actually got was God of War Collection. And like I say, I've already got it, but I think it's about £6 trading value on that. And then I went in the next day and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll buy these as well. Oh shit. Probably should have checked that before I bought it. That doesn't matter. God of War 3. Assassin's Creed manual in there, I'm not sure. Hold on, no, it's behind it. Oh yeah, there it is. It's behind it. The super rare Assassin's Creed manual in there. I'll just leave that in there. It's the dirty platinum version, so I do want that game, but not the dirty platinum version because they look hideous. And I normally want to pick this one up, but it was sealed, so I was like, ooh, sealed. And it's Dirt 2. Minty fresh, sealed. Brilliant game. If you like rally games, I'd say that's a good one. It's not an expensive game at all, but it's sealed. So I think I've got it on 360. I did actually play it quite a lot back in the day online. It's a bit less rally, more, what do they call it? Like you do events where you got to do skills and smash through boards and stuff like that. So it's not you know, your typical rally game. Rally's in there, but it's not all rally. So, and they're all 125 each. So yeah, that's not too bad. And then the next charity shop, and to be fair, I don't normally go in this one, but I sort of glanced through the window and I was like, "Oh, it looks like there's an Xbox game in there." With my super eyesight, spotted this at the back. Well, I spotted some Xbox games at the back. Had a quick look. They were all FIFA games, apart from this one, and it's Forza Horizon 2, the game which I just seem to pick up all the time, and I believe that's like £13 at CX. It's something crazy like that. I don't know why it's so much. And it was the last Forza game they released on 360. Maybe that's why. I know the FIFA games actually hold the value on 360, and I think FIFA 17 they still give you 10 quid for that one. So don't know why the price like that, but yeah. So that was not a nice little find. What else did I get from the charity shop? Oh, I actually got a DS from the charity shop. Actually, I'll talk about it when I took it to CX. Now, this was quite a nice find from the charity shop. Receipt. So, went into the charity shop. The woman was like, "Oh, there's a games console around the back." I was just like, "All right, what is it?" She's like, "It's She goes, "Oh, it's grey," and I got it's PlayStation 1. And she's like, "Oh, it could be, yeah." So she goes around the back, pulls it out, and it is a PlayStation 1. And you may notice there was actually a copy of Crash Bandicoot in it, which I didn't know. That actually wasn't in there. That was stuck in one of the games I got with it. And the lid was originally, the lid wouldn't shut. It was doing that thing where it would not clip down. There's no TV lead with it. It's got the power lead, and it's got two original controllers. And then there's 2 games with it. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Pile of shit. So, case donor. And Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. No manual in that. But, like I said, there was a copy of Crash Bandicoot in there, which I didn't actually realise till I got home. And what did I pay for that? Oh, the receipt's here. £6 that was. Sorry, the focus ain't working on the camera because I turn it off, or it keeps it auto focusing like crazy if I do that. But yeah, anyway, it was a £6. I think I picked up something else for £1, so that was £5. Because she was like, "Oh, we'd have to pay someone to pat test it, and then we ain't got a TV lead for it. So I was like, I'll give you £5 for it. So anyway, bought that for £5. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, the Crash Bandicoot disc probably worth £5. So yeah, right. What else did I get from the charity shop? I think that's it. Could have sworn there was something else, but there wasn't. I did actually go to a car boot. I think it was last week. Didn't really get it. Oh, I got a few bits actually now, but I've traded them all in, so I can't show them. I think there was nothing special. I'll just quickly show you this. I got a Nintendo Wii. I think it was a £5. I sort of bought it because I was like, oh, I need to buy something. It doesn't have the sensor bar or anything like that. I think it was a £5, so probably wasn't the best thing to buy. But I'll get the other bits. Take it to CX. The price has gone up in CX. I think it's £16 now for a Wii. So it cost me a couple of quid for the sensor bar on the TV lead. Then should be all right. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I actually got this lot actually as well from the charity shop. I keep seeing stuff. I'm like, oh shit, got that as well. And normally I wouldn't venture into this sort of area, but the woman had it on the floor near the back door, and I was like, oh, is this for sale? She's like, oh, we need to sort that out. I was like, all right, how much do you normally sell it for? And she's like, oh, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's Lego. So there's 2 boxes of Lego. I've sort of sorted it out now. It's quite old Lego, to be fair. Not that it makes a difference. There's blue board there. I've just sorted it out into different bits and bobs. Some wheels. So yeah, I was like, how much? She goes, oh, I'll go get the manager. I was like, okay. The manager comes out and she's like, oh, we need to sort through it. Just like what the other woman said. I was like, alright. She's like, she goes, oh, to be fair, we normally sell it in little bags for a £5 each. I was like, fucking hell. So she's like, she goes, I'll tell you what, you can have it all for 15 quid if you want. And I sort of ummed and ahed, and I was just like, because I know you can get about £15 a kilo for it, roughly. So I sort of weighed the, sort of got average weight by using my hands, and I thought, fuck it, I'll go for it. So I've separated it all out, so I'm not sure. I think I weighed it and it was about 3 kilos, so if I got like 40 quid for it, so it's quite a lot. It's actually, I mean, yeah. Not really sure how I'm going to list it, because sort of eBay is the only place you could probably sell it. There's a few like unique bits which I might try and sell separately. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The first foray into the Lego business. Right. Oh yeah, this is nice. So I've been after a new Xbox. I've been looking at I had a One S. Not a One S. Yeah, One S. An Xbox One S. Before the Gears of War one. Nice. All red, had the scratch marks in it. If you see my other videos, you know about that. The disk drive stopped working on it after a week, so that had to go back. Got another one. The fan was making a like ticking noise, so I was like, oh fuck's sake. Took that one back. Got another one. The fan was making a ticking noise again, so I sold that one on eBay. And I sort of stayed away from them, but I wanted something with a bit bigger hard drive, and I was sort of like, oh, I don't really want to buy one. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll go for it. And I bought this one. Sort of, not really sure why I went for this design, but I was just like, it's better than the white one, and it's the Minecraft block one. So, and to be fair, the picture does it no justice. When you've set it up, it is a lot nicer, to be fair. The controller is hideous, you know, as you can see. It's a, what do they call them, creeper, I think it is. Yeah, that's hideous. It's still in there. I've got a standard black one I've been using, to be fair. But like I say, yeah, it's actually quite nice, and the underside sort of like see-through. It's got like a sort of, I'm not sure on the design, but it's something to do with Minecraft. So that's pretty cool. And that was 250 quid. So I think it retailed for 300, and I guess they're on clearance because people weren't buying them. Because for £100 more, pretty much you can get an X. So I think most people are like, why would I buy that for that when I get an X anyway? But the cherry on top was actually get another official controller, and they're not cheap, to be fair. The only downside it's another Minecraft one, and it's the pig one. And I was going to sell this, but I thought, you know what? I like collecting Xbox controllers, so yeah, I got the pig one. The pig one. It's got the little pigtail on the back. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's hideous. It's a hideous controller. But it looks cool. It's something different. Yeah, so 250 for that. And I've got Minecraft. You get the game as well. Not a physical copy because, you know, they get digital code for that. But I was like, you know what? I need an Xbox. And luckily the fan is nice and quiet. So my OCD is fine. I'm not sitting there going, I can hear that fan ticking. So we're good. So now I can spend hours downloading everything from my old one. I do need to take my old one to CX. It's pretty good condition, so I was hoping they'd give me box price for it. Anyway, speaking of CX, so I took some stuff in today actually. Funny story. I took a DS in, which I actually got from the charity shop. I believe it was, I think I paid £3 for it because it wouldn't turn on. Turns out there was something wrong with the charger, so I just slapped a new charger with it and took it in. They were like, oh, we can't take it because the hinge is really, it wasn't cracked, you know, you get the crack on the hinge. It was just a bit floppy, if that's the word to use. I took it to 2 CXs. They were like, oh no, I can't take it, the hinge is too floppy. So I tried it again today and they took it in. Different bloke, different tester, he takes pretty much everything. So I took that and got 20 for that. Also, there's a bag of games in here. I didn't actually know that till I got home. They're all shit. So there's like 6 games in there. There's not a single good one. They're all like Dorothy's Cat Adventure. I don't know what they are. Something retarded like that. So I took that in. And another thing I got was actually, I got a Kindle paper light from the charity shop as well. Again, it had no charger and it wouldn't power up. So they were like, well, we're not going to be able to do anything with it. So I took it home. They said, take it home, see if it works, and then come back in and give us some money for it. Because they were like, we're not really bothered how much. She's like, we can't do anything with it. So I was like, okay. So I checked CX, and I said, if it works, I'll get £38 for it. So I was like, okay. So took it home, wiped all the shit off it, took it into CX. They were like, oh, it's not working. We can't assign an account to it for some weird reason. I was like, alright. So then I tried my account. Wasn't doing anything. I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So I took it home, I looked up on the internet, and it turns out the firmware on it wasn't up to date. And normally it should automatically update that as soon as it goes on Wi-Fi, but it wasn't doing that. So I was like, I had to manually find the new firmware and transfer it onto the Kindle. I did that, took it in again. They were like, and the bloke's a fucking penis, to be fair, because he was like, oh, it's still not working. And I'm thinking, I was looking at the thing because he goes, oh look, it's not working. I was thinking, you put the fucking password in wrong or something. The screen looked like, I was thinking, he must have put his code in wrong, because I go, oh, I'll try my account. Put my account in. I was like, oh, my account works. He's like, oh, must be locked to your account then. I was just like, no, it's not locked to my account because it's not mine. But I didn't say that to him. And he's like, I always use my account to test Kindles. I know what I'm doing. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. So anyway, I took it into Leicester today, and they took it. So, whew, after all that, I think I need to go to the charity shop now and give them, I don't know, a tenner or something. Keep them sweet. So anyway, after all that waffle, which was unrelated, really, it wasn't related because that voucher shall fund new purchases. So, a couple of Dreamcast games. Actually bought this today. Was this today? I think this today. Been after it for a while. Every time I see it, it's always the case is damaged, or there's a sticker on the pissing manual. And I got it today, and it's Sonic Lost World for the Wii U, and it was £18. And to be fair, lovely condition. It's got the points code thing, which is pointless, but hey. What else is in there? Oh yeah, it's all there. And this was 22 quid the other day. I was just like, I don't really want to pay more than 20 quid for it. But it had a big dirty game sticker on there. I was like, fuck's sake, they're always a pain in the ass to get off. So £18 that was. So I thought, pretty good. Now these next three off the internet, got them all today. They're all good, fairly good condition. Right, so this first one, and this is a bit like the one I showed you earlier, the Speed Devils Online. Again, this is another one. It has another version, which is online. This is never on CX. Never, ever on CX. And I'm thinking, if I order it, is it going to come? It's going to be the normal version. I don't know how it works. So they just scan the barcode, and then it tells you the code, like on a new game. I'm not sure if they manually enter retro games into the system when you take them in. But anyway, ordered it. I didn't have my hopes up. I thought, you know what, it's going to turn up. It's going to be the normal version. And it turned up, and it's not the normal version. And it's Racing Simulator 2 online for the Dreamcast. And this was £6. So £7.50 with postage. A quite hard game to find, to be fair. It's not an easy game to find. I think on eBay, there's one on eBay, and it's sealed. A chap from Germany, he's got like, I noticed he sold quite a few recently, so I'm not sure where he's getting them from. But yeah, I think they're £30 for a copy, and I think the last one sold for, I think it was over 20 quid. And so surprised to see that it actually turned up. So the manual, I don't think anyone's ever. The manual is crisp. The only problem with it is the inlay. And again, you're probably not going to see this on the camera, but down here, it's all been creased, and I've tried putting it under a book, but yeah. But anyway, glad I've got that one. Another one off the list. A tricky one to find, you could say. And the next two, got these today in the post. And when I felt the parcel, I was like, there's no fucking manual in this one. And these have been on CX for a while. Not really. They've been quite expensive, to be fair. I think this first one I think it was a good 20 quid, and it just sat there, and I think they had 2 free copies. It's just like it just sat there, no one was buying it, and obviously just recently they've just slashed the prices on these because I guess no one's buying them. I think this was £10, so £11.50 with postage, and it's a freestyle scooter. And at first, when I got it, I was like, the inlay looks really like someone's someone's printed it off. I was like, is that real? But yeah, I assume it's real. But yeah, it feels real. Disc's fine. And again, with the manual, I was looking at the manual, so the manual looks fake as well. It's just not been printed very well, I don't think. It's just very, don't know. I can't describe it. But yeah, does that thing where it's doing that thing as well where the spine gets trapped. And knowing that wouldn't bother me, but I've noticed that I had a game in my collection the other day. I was just looking for it, I was thinking, where's the spine gone on it? And it had actually ripped off. I don't know if it was from me or I just got it like that and hadn't noticed. But when I saw it, I thought it's trapped between the case and because it's quite a big manual, I guess it's got caught on the manual, and as I've closed it, it's actually ripped it off. I think that's how I did it. So I get a bit worried now that I'm going to rip more of them off. And they're quite hard to get back into their original shape. I've tried to put them in a book, but they sort of just pop back like that, so it's a bit annoying. And yeah, like I said, this one turned up as well today. And when I opened it, I was like, Jesus, the case looks quite nice, to be fair. Not very scratched, and it's a Le Mans 24 hour. Again, this was another one, I think it was up there like 15 quid, and no one's buying it. This was £8, so £9.50 with postage. And then when I opened it, I was like, that's why it's not mint. And let me try and open it. There you go, it's got a big pre-owned sticker on it, and an EB black mark on it. So that's that. Yeah, I'm on the disc, so I might be able to get them off. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if it's a good game or not. It's got 4-player split screen. It has. Interesting. Yeah, I'll probably never play it, but hey. So yeah, CX. Can't go wrong with CX. People are slating them all the time. Yeah, sometimes they're a bit pain in the ass when they don't take my shit. But if you keep trying to trade stuff in, which they won't take, eventually they will take it. As long as it, works fine. I wouldn't trade anything in which, didn't work. I'm not that kind of guy. And I think that's about it. Oh, actually, yeah. I bought this today. It was sort of just an instinct buy. And it's at Lego again. I won't tell you what it cost, but you can probably, if you want to, you can go on the internet and see how much this cost. But it's actually a Lego set. And I don't know what drew me to it, but because Amanda she's not a massive gamer, so I thought buy this and build it together. I'm a big kid. Let me close the box. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell how much it is, because you probably know how expensive Lego is. But it's the Lego fishing village, the one everyone wants, the Lego fishing village. When you see Lego, you go, I really want a Lego fishing village. This is the one people want. I have no idea why it looks so cool. I think it's really detailed, to be fair. It's freaking heavy as well. Yeah, I read some of the reviews and I'm like, this is one of the best Lego sets around. And like I said, I don't know what drew me to it. It just looks awesome. I'm going to put it down now. Yeah. Yes, so that's that. And that's everything that I have to show you. And I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching this me rabble on. I hope you liked it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. So just to add to that video, because I forgot to mention it, I will be at Doncaster on the 3rd of March for the video game market. Come check me out. I've got a little stall, nothing special, just extras, stuff I just shifting out the collection to get something new. Come and say hello and buy some of my stuff. And look at this awesome t-shirt I bought. It was only £6. And yeah, also I've got a Facebook page for this channel. Nothing special, but I thought sometimes I get pickups and stuff and I don't show them the videos because they just go straight to CX, or I just don't show them for whatever reason, or just stuff I'm playing at the moment. I was going to put them on there, so check that out. I'll put a link down there. Nothing, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you check it out, just check it out. So I'll see everyone on the 3rd of March. The weather's really bad, so hopefully hopefully we make it. The snow could stop everyone, but hopefully it won't. So I look forward to seeing you all. Goodbye.